What's good, everybody? It's your boy Adrian Nyce. Welcome to another episode of Mouthin Out. It's a new guest. Right now, I'm here with
Jay Harris.
Jay Harris in the building. We out here at Camp Mouthin, you know, where all the artsy fartsy people are. You know, got the globes out here, got the murals out here that you can see. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. Feel good out here.
You know, we had a little rough start, but happen. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we just spoke about this, but go ahead and re-give me the backstory on your name, Jay Harris. You said you went through some other names, right?
I went through back then when crunk music was jumping. Lil Jon and that, I was Lil Crunk. Then I went to Swag. Then I went to about 15 names before actually saying, I'm gonna be Jay Harris. Let me be me. So
let me be me. The best thing you can be. Dang. Okay. I mean, like, were any of the names good, or I mean, did you not?
I feel like they was good, but they wasn't catchy. They wasn't like industry. I don't think industry folk would have took me serious with those type of names. They would have been like, nah, that name's ugly. We don't want to check him out.
What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Okay, so you've been doing music how long?
I've been doing it since I was 12. I started off on a tape recorder. That's before the Pro Tools, before the studios. I was on a tape recorder rapping in front of my computer to SoundClick beats.
A tape recorder. SoundClick. Which I know about SoundClick. Where they be selling the beats and everything.
SoundClick, man. Every rapper that first started off should know about SoundClick.
Exactly. For real. So tape recorder, like, how did that work though? Like, give me the process. Old school.
Man, old school. You know, you get a tape recorder. I used to buy the tapes from Family Dollars because they used to have about like a pack of two.
Yeah.
You know, so what I do, I just basically a blank tape, put it in, hit record, start rapping, get done with the song, stop it, and then I fast forward a little bit and hit record again to start another song.
Dang, bringing it back.
Yo, I had to use what I had, man. That tape recorder was my life.
So you had to get it in one take, right?
Yeah, I had to get it. It was no messing up on the tape recorder. You mess up one time, you gotta
bring it all back.
You gotta re-record it. You mess it up one time, bring the whole track back.
Damn, that's crazy. And so now we here today in the digital age.
Yes, thank God for Pro Tools. Thank God for plugins. Thank God for the iMacs and everything, the MacBooks. Yeah.
Big facts. Okay, so where do you record at?
Me and my brother, we got a spot that we record at. Just a personal spot, not really open to the public. Shout out to Young Ice, that's my brother. ADMG, that's our company. We got our own spot where we create our own music because studios around here, don't get me wrong, it's some nice ones, but I feel like the engineers, they have all this nice stuff but don't really have the knowledge. Mm-hmm. So you could go to a nice studio and it still sound like boo-boo because the engineer don't know how to really mix. So we rather mix our own stuff, mix and master our own music. So that's what we do.
So it's not the equipment, it's the person behind the equipment that makes...
It's the person behind the equipment. I feel like, you know, if you know what you're doing, you can make it happen with anything. And, you know, that's how I feel with the studios and the producers in there. It's like, if you don't have the right producer in there that knows what he's doing, you got thousands of dollars of equipment being wasted.
Big facts. Especially if, like, I'll be going to these dope studios. They be looking dope. But
the sound be like, bro, I could have did this somewhere else.
Facts. They need to go to... Well, so you said your brother? He's your engineer?
He's my engineer.
How long has he been doing it and, like, working on... Did he go to school for it, or he just learned everything?
All self-taught, man. He was really, before the recording, he was really just a producer. He just made the beats. And, you know, he started recording one day. And he got better with the Pro Tools, better with mixing. My other brother, Lord G, he's a mixer masterer. He makes his own templates where you record in. So it's like, you know, I have the right people around me that can make my sound better than what it used to be. So it's all about just having the right people around you, you know.
And plus they know you and have known you too. So like they know like, okay, he's not gonna like this sound. You know what I'm saying?
They know pretty much how I record. Before I go in the studio, they already got everything set up for my voice because they know exactly my sound and how I want it to sound. So I don't even have to tell them nothing. They just load it up and boom, I'm there.
Okay. And so, you're from Charlotte, right?
Yes, born and raised. I grew up on Idlewild on the east side. Then I moved to Hampshire Hills. All that is the east side, basically.
East side.
East side.
East side.
The east side, baby. Yeah.
Okay, but that's rare though because a lot of people are not that I run into. They not from Charlotte. They from somewhere else. Come
I
down.
met so many people from New York, D.C., Virginia. You know, especially up north in general, Baltimore. Yes. You know, it's a lot of people. It's hard to really find people that's originally from the city. But I love the diversity. I love everybody coming here because we need that for our culture. So I love it.
And that's probably helped with the growth of Charlotte. We was just talking about that also. It's grown over the past couple of years and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like it helped. I feel like it helped with everything, especially with the All-Star game finally being hosted here. It has Charlotte looking like a major destination instead of just a southern city because a lot of people can't point on the map where Charlotte's at, but they can point where New York is at or where Atlanta at or where Los Angeles is at. But I feel like it's giving us that platform to be able to be mentioned amongst those cities, you know.
Mm-hmm. And so, growing up, were you always rapping, or did you get into? Okay,
I played football, but I just played football to keep me out of trouble. I always did the music thing, but the music thing was really my passion. Football was just something for me to stay busy.
So you wasn't trying to go to like college, then NFL.
I didn't have NFL. I didn't have NFL aspirations, but it kept me out of trouble. It disciplined me.
You know,
it disciplined me. My coaches, they was on me. It really taught me how to be a man. It taught me how to grow up. So you know.
That's what's up.
Shout out to my coaches.
Shout out to the coaches. Definitely setting them up.
Oh yeah.
So after school, high school, you said music wasn't the main focus, but after that, did it go to that, or later on, would you say?
After that, speaking of high school, yeah, I did. I graduated. I went to Benedict College in Columbia. I got my degree in business marketing, so I did go to school. I went to college, and music was always the focus. But it's hard trying to be a rapper and you in college. When you got a 7 o'clock class, but you want to rap at night, it don't work.
Bro, I tell you what, me and him went to the Art Institute of Charlotte, and we know like college is no joke.
College is no joke. College taught me about time management. That was the first time I was able to wake up and do whatever I wanted to do in life. Like, I'm able to wake up, either I'm going to go to class or I'm not going to go to class. I'm going to do this or I'm not going to do that. College taught me, like, bro, like, you really have to, time management, like, you really have to do what you need to do.
Because it's on you at the end of the day.
It's on you. If you don't want to go to class, that's on you. It's not like the teacher going to call you and be like, they don't care. You pass or fail, they getting paid anyway. So
your parents ain't there to, like, force you or whatever.
Mom ain't the shit. Mom might as well be there because she came every weekend. But she brought groceries, so I wasn't complaining.
Nice. Yeah.
Shout out to my mom. I wasn't complaining.
Mama Dukes.
Yeah, Mama came and stocked the refrigerator up every weekend, so I was living good.
Okay, so let me talk about your following on Instagram real quick. How did you get your following up, man, my guy? What?
About promotion, man. I done invested so much money into my Instagram promo. A lot of artists don't realize that. Even when it comes to streams, like my Spotify right now, I got 34K listeners. I got 120 streams, 120,000 streams. I invested.
Talk that talk.
Artists fail to realize that if you want to get streams, you have to pay. You have to pay for the marketing. You got to pay for the campaigns. It's not going to come easy. And that's why I tell people, like, when it comes to doing music, it costs so much money because you're going to invest in almost every single part of the music, down to covers, down to whatever. I'm just blessed that I don't have to pay for mixing and mastering because my own team does that. But when it comes to covers, when it comes to promotion and all that, I'm still investing money.
Music videos, photo shoots,
even your clothes.
Yeah.
Even what you wear is your investment. So I'm blessed. I can say when it comes to the music part of making my sound good, I don't have to spend money on that because I got a good group of people that's really riding for me. So I appreciate that.
And so over all of the years, you've been investing money and everything. So when you release music, wherever you release it, do the streams just come? Do you have to still put a strategy together, or how does the process kind of work?
It's still strategizing because you can have it like I said. I use United Masters. That's an app that lets you digitally distribute your music to all the platforms: Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, Google Music, Amazon, YouTube. And with that being said, it helps to the heaviest I use is Apple Music and Spotify, especially Spotify, because Spotify, you can build a following on Spotify. So when you drop the next thing, you'll spend less money in promotion because you got a following on there that's already going to gravitate to your music. So
like a snowball effect.
Yeah, basically. But you have to build that following, and you got to invest. And that's why I try to tell a lot of artists, I'm like, you can sit here and say you the hottest in the city, but if you ain't got about 100,000 streams on anything, how can you be the hottest?
Yeah, bro, you was right about that, because I was talking to a engineer, producer. I was like, yo, I got this artist, such and such. What would it take for you to record them for free, take a percentage? She's like, is she getting like 1 million streams in a month or whatever, or anything like that?
Man, this game is all about streams now, man. It's not like back in the day before they made streams count, before streams even existed. You just go off word of mouth. Yeah, he the hottest in the city. Yeah, and then they just take your word for it. It's like now, if you're going to tell a label that this person is the hottest in the city, they want to see numbers. They want to see your Instagram. They want to see your views on YouTube. They want to see your streams. They want to see if this person actually have a following. Because you can sit here and be like, you the hottest in this and that, but if you don't have a following, it's not official. They don't care. They're gonna be like, yo, you don't have no following, how you the hottest?
You can be the hottest, but if there's no one to listen to your ass,
you might be the hottest to yourself. But if you don't have the following behind you to back up your claim, it's like, it's a waste of time.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
So you got how many on Instagram?
I got 103K.
Boy.
Following.
Boy. And how did that come about? So was it slow?
It was slow.
Or did just one day just...
It was slow until I actually posted up one of my videos of me freestyling. I was just playing around in the studio, and before I don't know, I just started seeing a lot of people comment, a lot of people follow me, and then before then I just let it ride, and I started, how Instagram you could pay to get your videos promoted, and that's what I do. I'll pay about $60 for 5 days for Instagram to just run the promotion.
That's
like you can control how much you put into it. You can pay $10 for 2 days. But a lot of people don't pay attention to that. And that's part of promotion and part of pushing yourself. You have to look into stuff like that.
Soak it up. Soak up the gems.
Exactly.
You're dropping them.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, because I had to learn, man. There's a lot of people around me that they taught me everything about the music inside and out. And being an artist, you got to be a businessman too, because if you only focus on being an artist, then you can put yourself in situations where you can be played. If you don't look at the dotted line in your contract, like $5 million up front sound good, but when they got you down for 8 albums, then you're basically in a bad contract. You got to look at the numbers. You got to look at the details. And I think people get stuck on looking on the numbers and don't read nothing else. They just say 5 mil and they're ready to sign on.
Hell, 5 mil does sound good, but I understand what you're talking about.
It sounds good because the stipulations is not bad.
Yeah, because like you said, you could be down for 8 albums, and then can't labels like hold?
They can hold you. Yeah. They can hold you in some of your projects. Labels can be like, nah, you can't drop that right now. They can be like, nah, we don't want you dropping that right now. And, it can be a problem with artists, because how you going to eat if you can't drop any music? How you going to do this? How you going to do that? You're going to be stuck in a bad contract that you're basically going to be trying to pay yourself to get out of.
And they know that. The labels know that.
And the labels know that. They know
playing a little game.
They know how to tug you. They know how to keep you back. And the fact that you're signing your masters away and you're signing your rights away, it's like you're basically going to be a prisoner in a bad contract.
Facts. Okay, so we're gonna move on. What I like to do is, what an elevator pitch is.
Nah, you got.
Okay, so basically we do this segment where we get entertainers, artists, anybody who I'm interviewing. They basically come and do an elevator pitch. So I basically paint a scenario, and you have 1 minute to pitch yourself to the audience, basically.
Okay. Basically selling myself.
Exactly. But yes, but so I'm gonna paint the scenario, and then you're gonna begin. Okay. So boom, we on the elevator. We got Jay-Z in the elevator. We got P. Diddy in the elevator. And we got a couple of studio execs. They in there, you in there. We coming from the top floor to the bottom floor. You got 1 minute to pitch yourself and tell them about why they should sign you to their label.
Okay, well, I'm just going to put it like this. Go check my Instagram. I got 103K followers. Check my streams. I got over 100K streams. I'm doing everything independently, out my pocket, with my own money, blood, sweat, and tears. I've been doing this since I was 12. And you listen to my music and you call me and let me know if you like it or not. I'm not going to beg to them. I'm just going to let them know. It's up to you. But I put it on the table.
Boo! Okay. I like that, actually. You ain't going to ask them for that.
Because you don't want to beg. You don't want to beg them. You don't want to.
True.
Please sign me. Please. No. Check my stats. Check everything about me and then holler back at me.
So, you gonna ask them for their number, business card, or
business card? Yeah. Dude, you got a business card? You got some Ciroc?
Yeah.
A business card and a bottle of Ciroc. So next video, I could just be with the we promoting. But yeah, like I said, I would definitely ask for their info if they give it to me. You know.
I like it. I rocks with that. I give that a 7-8. I'm rocking with it. 7-8.
I feel like it's probably 7-8. Yeah.
Okay. So boom. All right. So what we about to do is we're about to go to a quick little break, and then we'll hop into some more questions. We'll hop into our next segment. We'll hop into some videos, and we will hop into some albums, mixtapes. What's coming up? We'll be right back.
Nigga, you pussy, you know it. Fuck up a check and I blow it. Fuck on your bitch and she throw it. I'm getting money, I know that you know this. Niggas be capping, I know they just rapping. My life a movie, but we're not actors. Pull up and shoot up, the spotlight was happening. So many bullets like I shot a Gatling. Niggas be capping, I know they be snitching. Paperwork on them, I know that he did. Know that you broken, you all in they business. Capping in line, you want some attention. Nigga told me that you don't put in work. Boy, you a pussy, go ahead, get your purse. Why you be lying, trying to look good? We know that you pussy, you ain't from the hood. Why these pussy niggas steady capping? Why they capping? I know your pussy ass ain't never trapping. Niggas always lying about their resume. All my niggas ready for the gun play. The big cap, won't get your bitch back. Gotta keep your bitch strapped. I don't fuck with the chit chat. Yeah.
All right, we're back. I hope y'all enjoyed that little snippet of
That's Big Cap.
Big Cap. We will be showing that video later on during this interview, but we just wanted to tease y'all a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's just a teaser. You know, y'all see the whole thing, but that's just a little appetizer for y'all right now.
Yes. Okay, so let's get into this music. Okay, so we're about to put up a album cover, some cover art, and so let's talk about what that is. Is it a mixtape, EP, album? What is it? The
first one, it's an EP. It's a continuation of my first one, Street Gallery. This is Street Gallery 2. It's definitely I'm painting a picture of my life. That's why I call it Street Gallery, because I feel like, it's all different elements of my life, and I'm like Picasso. I'm painting a picture with my music, and if you look at the cover, it looks like a mural. It looks like something that can be painted on the wall, and that's why I call it Street Gallery, because I want to display everything on my album. So
it's a purple face.
Purple face.
Why did you go with that for the cover art, or how did that come about?
Because I feel like with purple and teal, that represents Charlotte. So, I'm like, why not use the purple? And, my bro, he put the art together, and he put different elements in it. You see the Hornets logo, you see the Bank of America building on the inside of it, then you see the Panther Stadium. It's everything that represents Charlotte,
See your grill.
See my grill? Yeah, of course. That's the first thing you see. The grill and the chain, that's the first thing you see. But everything else comes behind it.
Okay. How many songs?
How many songs? I'm just gonna put 10 on there.
So it hasn't dropped yet.
Hasn't dropped yet.
Gotcha.
It's under construction. It's still being worked on. But the first one is out on all platforms. Street Gallery. The first one is on Apple Music, Spotify. Check it out.
So off the first one, if you could just point them to one song on there, they have time to listen to one song. What song would it be?
I would say Easy. Easy is the first song, and Easy is really the song with the most streams on there so far. It's a dance type vibe, but it's a feel good type song too. So it's just saying easy. You know, everything you do in life, you just gotta make it look easy. You know,
Hey.
make it look easy. So that's my song right there. I love it.
Easy. Y'all go stream that.
Yeah, stream
Run them
that.
numbers up.
Run 'em up.
Okay, so next we have this orange looking cover art. Let's talk about
that's
that. What's in the cover art first?
It's me, a couple of other artists. It got my brother on there with the money. Shaq. Shout out to Lil Shaq. He's another artist from Charlotte. I'm representing the East Side, doing his thing. I watched bro grow up. Grew up with bro. Salute to him and everything he got going on. That's a mixtape by my brother DJ Ski, DJ B Ski. He got me hosting it. So basically,
That's
I'm
dope.
on there talking and everything with most of my songs on it, and that's just something that we put together.
Is that one out?
That one's out now. That one is on Spinnerella. Go and get it. It's a mixtape, so it's not on Apple Music or nothing. It's on Spinnerella and live mixtapes.
How many songs are on there?
How many? I think it's about 19, 20.
Woo, okay.
But it's different. It's different artists. It's not just me. It's different artists.
I mean, I like longer
Yeah,
tapes.
but it's a
you know what I'm
mixtape.
saying?
It's definitely a full mixtape. It's long. It's long. It's out there.
So which one of your songs are on there?
I got Money Calling, my song Money Calling. I got Easy on there, and I got my song Change on there.
And so are all three of those on the first
All
one?
of them are on Street Gallery.
Street Gallery.
Yep, Street Gallery.
Go stream that. I'm trying to tell you.
Go stream it, man. Stream it.
Run them numbers up.
Run them up. We need some more numbers.
Okay, so we talked about Street Gallery 2. That is the purple face.
That's the purple face. The second one is For the Carolinas. I think it's For the Carolinas 3 or 2 is one of them. But that's a mixtape. That's a mixtape series by my brother DJ B Ski.
And then last,
the last one is me and my cousin Chucky Child's Play. It's called East Side Babies. We both grew up on Ottawa on the East Side, and it's a collaboration. We did music before, way back in the day, and a lot of people don't realize that. But now we're just like, you know what? Let's do something brand new and reintroduce people to what we both do together.
Did you say that's a single or that's a tape?
It's an EP.
EP.
It's a collaboration.
So it's like 5-6 songs.
That one is gonna have about 6 songs on it. It's an EP. It's me and my cousin, and we're gonna do 6 dope songs for it.
So how do you go about choosing your features? Like who you have on your albums or songs?
It's crazy because on the first Street Gallery, I ain't have nobody on there. I only had my brother Young Ice, the one. He's actually a rapper too. He's a producer / rapper / engineer. He's very talented. He was the only one. Really, he was the only one that was featured on my first one. My second one, I don't really know if I'm gonna do any features for that one. I might just keep it to myself, but I'm open to collab with anybody. I'm easy to get along with. So.
So when you say anybody now, if somebody come up,
Okay,
and
I'm not gonna say anybody, but particular people. Particular people.
So right now, if you could have a feature, if you could do a song with anybody in the industry right now in the whole entire world,
Yeah.
who would that be?
Oh man, that's a hard. Can I say a couple people?
Yeah, give me 5.
I'll give you
if
5.
you got 5.
I say, of course, Gucci Man the GOAT. Young Thug. I like Young Thug style. I'll even say the Baby, just because he represents Charlotte, and that would be big for the city. Two more. Two more. Let me think. I would definitely do one with K Count. He is underrated.
He is
and
underrated.
Let me tell y'all, get that Kiss 5. He just dropped that, and that is like one of the most dopest tapes out right now. Get that Kiss 5. K Count, link up. And one more person, I would say Rod Wave. I like what he's doing right now. Either Rod Wave or Kevin Gates.
Okay.
Both of them.
Okay.
Both of them on the same track.
Out of those 6, who's your favorite?
My favorite right now, I gotta say K Count. He
K-Count?
underrated. K Count is underrated, and he's in his own lane. And I like the melodic stuff. So Gotta be K-Camp.
It's a lot of Atlanta up in there. You be out there in Atlanta?
I love Atlanta. Atlanta is like my second home. I used to stay down there a long time ago with an old homie I used to be cool with. He was working in the studio down there. I like the vibes.
Facts.
Everybody know Atlanta is one of the home of Southern music. So it's like when you go down there as an artist, you get inspired. You feel like, yo, I'm in the right place to be. And, I was working every day down there, in the studio 24/7 and from night to the next afternoon. So, I love Atlanta. Shout out to the A.
So, where else have you been? So you've been to Charlotte, you've been to Atlanta. What are some other places?
I've been to Charlotte, of course, DC. I've been to Tennessee, Pigeon Forge though,
but not like New York.
Not New York. No, I really don't.
LA.
No, I want to go. I want to go to all those places.
Should definitely go. But so okay,
Yes.
in New York. So I'll just talk about Charlotte and Atlanta. Since you've been to both, you've been to Atlanta a lot.
A lot.
So what? And you're like compare the two. Since Atlanta's so much bigger, what do you feel like Charlotte has to do to grow in that capacity to reach? You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say.
I feel like it's opportunities. I feel like Atlanta has more opportunities for people to make a better living. With Charlotte, like I said, Charlotte do have opportunities, but like I said, Charlotte hasn't grew to that level of Atlanta or New York or Houston or Dallas, like cities like that. I feel like it's the opportunities. I feel like if Charlotte create more opportunities for more people to work and more people to move here and just overall a better life, then we can probably be in the same conversation as Atlanta. That would be perfect.
I agree. Okay. That's a good answer, bro.
Hey, that sounds like I'm running for mayor or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Politician,
Hey, I like one day, maybe one day.
He been doing some interviews before that.
Jay Harris for mayor, 2025.
Hey, you got my vote, bro. You got my vote.
Appreciate that.
Okay. So where do you want to take your music, bro? Do you have an end goal?
At the end of the day, I want my music to be able to be out there to the masses. I want to be able to travel and people can be like, oh, that's Jay. Like, it's just the recognition. I don't really care too much for the fame. It's just the recognition. Like, I put a lot, and I put a lot of time, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into my music. And like I tell everybody, I said, even if I don't make it as an artist, I'll be a dope-ass songwriter. Just as long as people...
They make hella money, too.
Exactly, and probably make more money than the artist. Facts. So, my whole thing is just being able to be recognized for what I do. I take the recognition more than just the fame, because, of course, that's what comes with the music is fame, but I just want people to be able to say, yo, this dude make good music. Like, I love his music, and that's enough for me. That's enough for me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Harris, people. Soak it up.
Oh, yeah. Soak it all the way up.
Soak it up.
Soak it all the way up.
Are you wanting to stay in the Charlotte area, or are you eventually wanting to move out?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like I wouldn't say move, but I probably, if I get that big, or when I do get that big, I'm not even going to say if, I'm going to say when. When I do get that big, I'll still have a crib in Charlotte. It'll probably be different destinations. I know I wouldn't want to move to the West Coast, but I would love to visit because I'm a down south baby. If I move anywhere, it's gonna be down south. That's just me. That's like if I don't live here, I would probably live in Atlanta. I'm not gonna be too far away.
Facts. They are two completely different worlds. I will tell you that. But LA is dope as fuck.
I want to go to LA. Yeah. It looks like LA is super dope.
It is.
RP Kobe, RP Nipsey Hussle. They lost two great people.
Two greats.
LA lost two great people. So, like I said, I would definitely love to visit that destination.
All right. So we're about to go to another break, and we're gonna tease y'all just a little more, and then we'll be back to get into our next segment called Box of Unanswered Questions.
Oh yeah.
We'll be back.
Nigga, you pussy, you know it. Fuck up a check and I blow it. Fuck on your bitches, she throw it. I'm getting money, I know that you know this. Niggas be capping, I know they just rapping. My life a movie, but we we are not actors. Pull up and shoot up, the spotlight was happening. So many bullets like I shot a Gatlin. Niggas be capping, I know they be snitching. Paperwork on them, I know that he did. Know that you broken, you all in they business. Capping in line, you want some attention. Nigga told me that you don't put in work. Boy, you a pussy, go ahead, get your purse. Why you be lying, trying to look good? We know that you pussy, you ain't from the hood. Why these pussy niggas steady capping? Why they capping? I know your pussy ass ain't never trapping. Niggas always lying about their resume. All my niggas ready for the gun. Play the big cap. Won't get your bitch back. Gotta keep your bitch strapped. I don't fuck with the chit chat. Yeah.
All right, we back. We about to hop into our next segment. Box of unanswered questions. Okay, so how this works is we have an imaginary box. Okay, we have an imaginary box. I'm gonna hand you the box.
Okay, I got
now pick up the box. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna reach into the box and you're gonna pick a question out and then hand me that question and then I'm gonna say it. And so these questions are very hard questions to answer. You're gonna try your best to answer the questions. If you don't have an answer, it's cool, but you're just gonna try.
It's cool. Okay. Let me reach into the box and hand you the question.
All right, first question. Okay. What if you're born deaf? You can't hear. What language do you think in?
That's a hard question. Born deaf and I can't hear what language? I would just say English.
English. How would you know that you're supposed
to throw some gang signs up or something?
So is sign language universal? So like if I was born in China, I
feel like sign language is universal. I feel like it's universal because it's specially made for the deaf. So I don't think it depends on the nationality. I feel like sign language is sign language to everyone.
But the characters are different. So I mean Chinese character, like you know how A would, I don't even know what the thing is for A, but it would mean A, and then
it'll probably different like the alphabet or something like that. But I feel like with sign language, I feel like it's universal to help everybody that's deaf understand. But it might be different ways they do it when it comes to culture. So
Okay, we back in the box. We shaking the box up right now. Shaking the box. Okay. Next question. Boom. Let me see. Okay. I got this for you. Okay. So why do we drive on parkways but park on driveways?
That's a good question. Why we drive parkways and driveways? That's crazy. You done got my mind twisted on that one. Because parkways,
parking.
Oh yeah. You know what? We need to ask whoever invented that lingo to call parkways something that we drive on and driveways something that we park on. We need to talk to him where he's at.
Big facts.
We need to talk to him because I don't have an answer for that one. That's mind blowing right there.
Okay, back to the box. We're shaking. What? Nope. We're shaking the box up. Gotta shake the box up.
Gotcha.
Boom. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Are you sure you're sure?
I don't know if I'm sure, but I'm ready to hear what it is.
Okay. This has been a big controversial topic.
Okay.
Now you're about to join the conversation.
Okay.
Is the Earth flat or round?
That is definitely. You know what? If they go to space and they see it round, then I'm gonna take their word for it as round.
How do you know they've been to space?
That's a good question. We're going off pictures and not actual. You know what? This is very controversial, but I'm just gonna say it's round because that's what we was taught to believe.
Let's talk to believe a lot.
Yep, we was taught to believe that, so I'm just gonna go with what I know.
You couldn't see it being flat like this, just flat.
If it was that flat, then it wouldn't. I feel like if it was that flat, it wouldn't take too long to get to another country. It was just flat.
Well, I mean, it could still be spaced out.
It could be spaced out, but it probably won't take that long to get to like Africa or nothing if it's flat. You think about it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So you're gonna go around?
I'm gonna just go around for now.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm a round guy too.
I'm about to go around for this one.
Yeah. Everybody else is saying it's flat. Y'all know what y'all talking about.
It's flat.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's not. It's round. It's round to me.
Okay. Back to the box.
Back to the box.
Back to the box. Shaking it up.
Are you ready?
Shake it up. Yeah. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I'm trying to get ready.
Okay, this one's simple and easy.
Okay.
Simple and easy.
Okay.
Not too hard, but some will be on one side, some will be on the other side.
Gotcha.
Ass or titties?
Damn, I like both, but I can have more fun with some titties though.
Titties? Okay. I'm an ass guy, but
don't
okay.
get me wrong.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
ass too
yeah.
because I'm gonna smack it.
Yeah, but
Titties,
okay.
you can do whatever you want.
Wiggly jiggly.
Yeah.
Motorboat.
We got more fun with titties.
That's it for the box of unanswered questions. But I do have a couple more questions. Okay, so if you could tour with any artist in the world right now, who would you tour with?
I say Chris Brown because his tours look lit. I would have to say Chris Brown.
I agree with that.
His tours are well put together. His stage presence, Chris Brown. I would have to say Chris Brown.
Chris Brown?
He brings people out. He's gonna bring them out. He sells out every show. So Chris Brown, hands down.
That's a good choice. I think that's the first time we've had somebody say Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Yep. So that's a very good choice.
Another rapper.
Yeah. That other big artist, but
Like
first
Gucci
Mane.
Mane. Yeah. But like I said, Gucci Mane is my favorite. But when it comes to touring, Chris Brown puts on a show.
Facts.
And it's gonna go down. So I have to say Chris Brown.
Okay. If you were trapped on an island and could only bring 3 albums with you, what would those 3 albums be?
Ooh. Okay, can I put mine in the category?
Any album you want.
I had to put Street Gallery, the first one. 50 Cent, Get Rich, Die Trying, because I know every single word on that album. And I would have to definitely say my last album I would bring.
Throw that movie in there too.
The first one, I would have to say my last album. It got to be a classic. I would say, Nas.
Nas? Okay.
Nas, I think it's.
Let's get through. What's the name?
It's Illmatic. Illmatic. I have to put Illmatic on it. That's a classic.
Who's the number 1 artist in the world right now, in your opinion?
In my opinion, number 1 artist. Are we talking about rap wise or
any way you want to talk? Any way you want to?
Man, right now, number 1 in the world, have to say Drake.
Drake.
I say Drake.
Why not the baby?
Cause Drake.
Drake.
Come on, Drake. Drake can put out anything, and it's gonna go. It's Drake. Drake got the cheat code to the rap game.
He sure does. I don't know what they done did.
He sprinkled a little crack on his music, and then people like, oh my God.
What knowledge he getting?
It's the best song ever. It could be the worst song, but people love it because it's Drake. He sells to everybody. So I gotta say Drake.
I ain't mad at that. That's a good reason. As long as you have a reason for it.
Yeah, Drake number 1. Okay. He's number 1.
And has been for like the last decade.
The last 7, 10, 15 damn years, Drake.
Yeah.
Drake has been running the game since he came in. So I have to say he's like one of the most consistent artists that's out here right now. So
favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time, I would have to say Scarface.
Woo!
I love Tony Montana.
That's in my top 10. Yeah.
Scarface. I remember the first time I seen it. It was on VHS, and they had 2 tapes. It was the big double pack. So
dang.
Yeah,
that's how you know it's.
That's how you know it's real. As soon as the first tape got done, you put the other one in.
Yeah.
I love Scarface, man. That's my favorite.
Okay, so if you could act as an actor in any movie, what movie? And who would you act as? Or I guess what movie would answer the question?
An actor in any movie, I would say Bad Boys 2, and with Will Smith.
You'll be Will Smith?
Yeah, I love Will Smith, man. Will Smith he's a GOAT. He's an icon, man. We gotta protect Will Smith at all costs, man. Protect him.
That's a big fact.
Protect him. His Instagram is dope. I love him.
Would you get on a song with his son?
Why not? Jaden can spit. Hell yeah. Jaden got bars.
He definitely does.
Stop sleeping on that man. For real. Jaden got bars. I would definitely get on a song with him.
He's doing a lot too, like
He's doing a lot
for
outside, like the water and all that stuff. Like people keep talking about him and his music. I'm like, bro, you gotta look at the work what he's doing outside of music. I feel like people get stuck on the music not to see what someone's doing outside of it.
And the reason why I say is I bring him up and he's doing a lot is because like I see a lot of industry kids, I'll call them. They're not.
They get drugged. They get
Yeah,
strong on.
exactly.
He's like the only industry kid that haven't got addicted to any drug or been arrested and none. He's a good kid. Like and the thing about growing up in the industry in front of everybody, you know, it's a lot of pressure. And he's like the only one that
He's adapting
him
well.
and Little Romeo.
Yeah.
Them two are the only ones that I haven't seen get arrested, get caught in some drama with a female or nothing. Like,
Master P will be on that.
for real, Master P gonna beat the shit out of Romeo. He know not to do that. That's why he do them ICDC colleges commercial. He know what to do. He know not to stay.
See, that is right.
He know not to get in trouble. Do them damn commercials.
Get that money. Get
that
that bag. Okay, let's hop into this. We're gonna stop teasing y'all. Let's hop into this music video. All right, so you're gonna intro the music video. Say the name, intro the music video, and then we're gonna drop it.
Okay, I got you, man. Right here, this is one of my songs off on Street Gallery. The first one, it's Big Cap. You know, y'all turn up. I hope you like it.
Big Cap. Here we go.
Oh, pussy ass nigga, man. Try to do all that shit for them likes, nigga. Big cap, nigga. Fuck all that shit, nigga. All them old fake ass niggas capping. I better cut that shit out, Big Cap,
ADMG, baby.
D nigga, big cap. Won't get your bitch back. Gotta keep your big strap. I don't fuck with the tic tac. Yeah. Young nigga come from the jungle. All of my niggas we rumble. Get caught with the pack, don't you fumble. In the trap, we gon' run up the number. Big cap. Won't get your bitch back. Gotta keep your big strap. I don't fuck with the tic tac. Yeah. Young nigga come from the jungle. All of my niggas we rumble. Get caught with the pack, don't you fumble. In the trap, we gon' run up the number. Nigga, you pussy, you know it. Fuck up a check and I blow it. Fuck on your bitch and she throw it. I'm getting money, I know that you know this. Niggas be capping, I know they just rapping. My life a movie, but we're not actors. Pull up and shoot up, the spotlight was happening. So many bullets like I shot a Gatling. Niggas be capping, I know they be snitching. Paperwork on them, I know that he did. Know that you broken, you all in they business. Capping in line, you want some attention. Nigga told me that you don't put in work. Boy, you a pussy, go ahead, get your purse. Why you be lying, trying to look good? We know that you pussy, you ain't from the hood. Ain't from the hood. Why these pussy niggas steady capping? Why they capping? I know your pussy ass ain't never trapping. Never trapping. Niggas always lying about their resume. All my niggas ready for the gunplay. The big cap. Won't get your bitch back. Gotta keep your big strap. I don't fuck with the tic tac. Yeah. Young nigga come from the jungle. All of my niggas we rumble. Get caught with the pack, don't you fumble. In the trap, we gon' run up them numbers. Nigga, big cap. Won't get your bitch back. Gotta keep your big strap. I don't fuck with the tic tac. Yeah. Young nigga come from the jungle. All of my niggas we rumble. Get caught with the pack, don't you fumble. In the trap, we gon' run up them numbers. All of my niggas got stripes. Diamond be dripping with ice. Nigga, don't play with your life. We keep them sticks in the cut like a knife. Pull up and shoot up your block like it's dice. I'm married to money, I don't have a wife. You niggas be capping, you do it for light. Touch one of mine and you might see the light. Send a nigga to the pearly gates so he can say hey to Marvin Gaye. Tell Pac I'm a big fan and R.I.P. to Jam Master J. Yeah, I fuck with Easy E. Yeah, I love NWA. Twin Glocks, that's a threesome. And they love when we do the foreplay. Why these pussy niggas steady capping? Why they capping? I know your pussy ass ain't never trapping. Never trapping. Niggas always lying about their resume. All my niggas ready for the gunplay. The big cap. Won't get your bitch back. Gotta keep your big strap. I don't fuck with the tic tac. Yeah. Young nigga come from the jungle. All of my niggas we rumble. Get caught with the pack, don't you fumble. In the trap, we gon' run up them numbers. Nigga, big cap. Won't get your bitch back. Gotta keep your big strap. I don't fuck with the tic tac. Yeah. Young nigga come from the jungle. All of my niggas we rumble. Get caught with the pack, don't you fumble. In the trap, we gon' run up them numbers.
Big Cap. Big Cap. Okay, let's talk about it. Big Cap. Where does the name come from?
The Big Cap, man. It just means, it's a new definition that most of the youngins using. I'm using it too. It's about, someone lying about their lifestyle. Like, stop capping. Why you lying? It's basically why you lying, but it's
on another level.
It's on another level. That's when you lying about everything. Oh, you Big Cap. Stop lying.
And so in the visuals, let's talk about the visuals. Where did the concept come from?
Man, I was in the hood. That right there was in one of my old neighborhoods, and we was like, you know what? It's a beautiful day outside. The camera dude was there, and we said, look, let's just go ahead and use the environments in the hood, and we just tried to catch every little element. I had my favorite people out there with me, so. It was just a hood trapped out element.
But it wasn't like preconceptualized. It was just more like, okay, we're gonna use this environment, but let's shoot here.
It's more like we're gonna use this environment and let's shoot here, let's shoot a scene there. Because there's been plenty of people that shot over there, but they didn't utilize the environment.
Facts.
Like we did. So
what's the neighborhood or street?
It's Aubrey Street. It's where my brother stay at. It's off Shamrock. It's also on the east side.
Shout out to Aubrey Street.
Oh yeah, shout out to Aubrey Street. And Amigos over there. We love y'all.
Okay. Who directed it or shot it?
Shout out to my boy Yams.
Yams in the building.
Yeah. Top shot of Yams, man. That's my boy, man. He definitely make good visuals. He's working hard too. So shout out to him, man. Follow him on Instagram if you see him.
Is this your only video out right now, or do you have?
I got more videos in the cut. I just haven't dropped them because I'm revamping my YouTube page because I want to take all the old content off, and I just want it to be like brand new content. So basically, it's under construction, but I got a lot of videos lined up that's already done.
Okay. Big Cap. Is this one up or is this one?
This one's going to be the first one to go up.
Okay, well, he'll let y'all know.
Y'all basically seen
Stay
it.
tuned.
Y'all basically seen it before it actually went up, so that was exclusive. So.
Okay. Dang. Only on Mouthin now.
I got the exclusive. It's not
only on Mouthin now. Fuck with me. Fuck with me.
Yeah,
okay. So what's to come, bro? What's to come in the next months, weeks?
What's to come? I'm working right now. Like I said, I'm working on the composition on the project between me and my cousin. I'm working on Street Gallery 2. I'm also performing at Live Star Fest. It's an indie festival. I was supposed to perform a month ago, but with the situation going on with the coronavirus, it got pushed back. And
when is that going to be?
I think they're moving it into. I think it's June, July 1. I have no idea, but we're gonna reschedule that. Definitely come if everything is good by then. Definitely come, show up, show out.
So I saw on your gram that Live Star. Do you have management? Is that like what they are, or like how does?
It's a partnership because me and my brother we run Audio Dope ADMG. It's a partnership between Live Star and us. So basically, it's not more like management. It's more of a partnership. Yeah. Promotion, just the stuff on that. But that's really what it is.
That's dope. Very, very briefly, who else? Because I saw some other names. What are the other names on there of the people? I guess I clicked on Live Star, and then under Live Star, there was a couple of other names.
Under Live Star, well, like I said, I want to give a big shout out to the big dog, Sherrall. Him and his brother, they run the Live Star brand. That's mostly who we deal with. They also deal with other artists, but they deal with them more on a management aspect compared to us. We're more of a partnership. So, shout out to Sherrall and Live Star, man. We definitely doing big things. And
how did y'all come in contact? How did that partnership?
Man, Sherrall a good dude, man. We met Sherrall years ago, but he was at the time he was dealing with another artist named Crystal Mouth. Shout out to Crystal Mouth. She was, she spit, she's hot. Y'all check her out. He was dealing with her. Till now, it's all about timing.
That is a big fact. Timing. Be prepared for any situation.
It's all about timing. And yeah, shout out to Sherrod though, man. That's big bro.
Sherrod in the building.
Oh yeah.
All right, bro. It's good convo. Good interview.
Yeah, man, I like this, man. Good vibes. You know, I definitely have to. You definitely have to invite me after I do everything, and you know, we definitely gotta do this again.
Yeah, bro. Anytime, anything new. When you hit that mill, subscribers, followers,
Yeah,
all
I'm
that,
telling
bro. We gonna bring you back.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, if I get everything right, you know, get like a big penthouse, you can bring this up there. I was just telling you, bring the table and bring everything upstairs. We doing this live from the penthouse.
Hey, let's get it. All right, bro. Before we go, what are your links? One more time. Where can they find you? Instagram, social media, all
mainly
that.
my Instagram is ADMG_J704. So go ahead and go to that Instagram on my Facebook page, Jay Harris, on the fan page. You know, SoundCloud, Jay Harris. You know, I'm Jay Harris everything. So just look me up and I'm there.
All right. This is Adrian Nyce, Mouthin out, and we out.